poppin', y'all, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Daysh, and this right here is Dash of Daysh TV, where we focus on saving our coins, honoring our confidence, and continuing to build these empires, honey. If you are new here, welcome, boos. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we're awesome around here, boos. And if you're coming back, welcome. I miss my babe so much since the last time. Today we're here to talk about 5 budgeting tips. So before, I've kind of told you guys how to budget and I've provided a tool for you, but I realized I never really gave you the tips to budget. So today I'll be giving you guys 5 easy tips to start a budget and actually stick to it. Most important thing that I really want you guys to take away from Dash of Daysh TV is really becoming confident and financially free. So why not teach you guys how to budget? So you want to stick around to the end because I have some free resources and tools that you guys want to take advantage of to be able to go ahead and start budgeting. So if it sounds like something you are interested in, go ahead, keep watching. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's go ahead and hop to the video. Budget tip number 1 that I'm going to have, babe, is to calculate all of your income. You guys, this is going to be really important and crucial when it comes to setting the foundation of your budget, because if you don't know how much you have coming in truly, like how can you actually tell your money where it's going if you don't know exactly how it comes in? So first things first, go ahead and calculate all of your income. It could be your side income, it could be your work income, the income from, like, I don't know if your mom, dad pays you, anybody, anything like that. So all of your income, go ahead and calculate it, and that's going to allow us to be able to easily move into step number 2, which is going to be calculating all of your expenses. And so this is where it may get a little bit more tricky, guys, but it's still very simple to do. And I actually have a few free resources that you guys can use, like Mint.com, and then I also like NerdWallet. So these 2 tools allow you to attach your credit cards, your bank accounts, all different things that you use to pay bills or spend money. And then what it does is it's just going to break down all of your spending into different categories. So it'll just say like clothing, rent, food, etc., and it'll just continue to tell you where you are spending your money at. And so I do think that this is a really good thing to sit down and take time to realize, is because you honestly don't always know where your money is going. So step number 1 is going to be to go ahead and calculate your income, and then step number 2 is to calculate your expenses. And then once you do these 2 steps, you can actually use my free budget resource tool, which is found at dashofdaysh.com. It'll be linked down below as well, and I'll just pop up a picture here. So everything I'm going to be telling you about, if you don't have a way to budget, or if you can't go and purchase like a budget planner or anything like that, I created this free budget template just for you guys, because you still need to budget, you still need to control your coins, and that's why I have this free resource. So after you guys figure your income and figure your expenses, what you want to do is you want to use this budget tool, and you want to budget things out and add them up and figure out exactly how much do I have to pay for rent, how much do I have to pay for my phone bill. Let's not forget about subscriptions, let's not forget about the small things. And so there's just a lot of different things on this tool. It'll list it out, and you just need to go in there and you'll just fill it in. And that is what we're going to need to do to go ahead and set a solid foundation to get a budget started. And the best news of all, guys, is that it's free. It's free 99. So why not do it? Let's go ahead and start doing it. All right, babes, and so after you have grabbed my free budget resource tool, or whatever tool you're going to use to budget, step number 3 is going to be actually using the 50-30-20 rule to budget. So 50% of things are going to be your necessities. So that's going to be your electricity, your rent, your food, all the stuff that you need to survive. 50% of your income should be going to that. 30% is going to be things that you don't necessarily need, but it is kind of essential to still survive. So that may be like gym or self-care or eating out, things like that. So you don't want to go over 30%, but you do allot 30% of your money to still, you know, have a good time. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So you still want to live, but you still, let's be responsible, okay? Let's be responsible. And then the last 20% is going to go to savings, charity, tithes, things like that. So off top, I try to do 10% of what I am, and I've started back doing that, and I'm trying to get better at it. It was a point in time where you wasn't gonna miss me with that 10%, and I'm getting back with it. So 10% goes to like my tithes, 10% goes to my saving, and I use a little bit different. 10% to tithes, 10% to savings, and then I actually still try to pay on like debts and stuff like that. And so however you want to break that up is totally up to you, but I do recommend using the 50-30-20 rule. It is a really simple way to get started with budgeting and kind of to tell your money where it's going, so you can kind of start to control what you are doing, okay? I also think that this is a really good time to mention, you guys, that you do need to start a retirement account. You're never too young to start a retirement account. You need to be contributing. You need to think about it. One thing I always tell people when I've sat down and met with them, just when I was a financial advisor, I used to show them a graphic, and I'll try to find something similar and put it up here. So at the age of 25, if you want to save $100, and I've told you guys this before, if you want to save $150,000 at the age of 25, you have to contribute like $96 or $98 a month. At the age of 35, it doubles to $180, and 45, it doubles again. And let me tell you something, $150,000, that is not a lot of money. Honestly, if you save that much money, when you get into retirement, you will be going back to work, and we don't want to do that. So you want to sit down and think about what is important to you and what do you really want to invest in. Honestly, and I think that's when your life starts to change, and financially you start to change when you're deliberate about telling your money where it's going and what it needs to be doing. So again, guys, make sure you're saving, make sure you're contributing to emergency fund, make sure you're, contributing to 6 to 12 months of savings once you completed your emergency fund. And also, guys, let's make sure we're also contributing to those IRAs and different things like that, because it's super important. And if you guys want me to do more things like that, go ahead and comment down below, let me know, because I would love to just keep producing different finance videos so you guys can get ahead, and I'll teach you what I've learned, and we can just go from there. Tip number 4 that I'm going to have for you guys is to actually track your expenses. So you want to make sure that you know what you are spending your money on. And I actually have, inside of the budget template freebie, there is a expense tracker. And so you will want to literally list out, if you went to McDonald's today, write it down. If you got coffee today, write it down. If you bought a shirt today, write it down, because you will not honestly ever stop overspending in different categories if you're not identifying where you're sending your money to. And so there's actually 2 different ways that you can do this. So after you list everything that you spent and you're consistent with that, after you do that, you can break it down. And I also have a needs versus wants chart that you can take these different expenses and categories over here, and then you can then categorize it. Well, was this a need or was this a want? Could I have waited on this, or did I need this right now? And if you start to truly implement these things that I'm telling you guys, honestly, truly, you will see a big difference in your saving and your spending and different things like that. Because if you wake up and you see like, dang, I spent $250 on McDonald's in the last like 2 weeks, you'll probably stop, because that's ridiculous, and we can control it. We got to control where our coins are going, babe. So after we do all the steps 1 through 3, step 4 is going to be utilizing some kind of expense tracker. And again, the great thing about the Dash of Daysh budget freebie, all of these tools are already on the inside of there, and they're completely free. So you guys probably want to go grab that. And then, babes, tip number 5 that I'm going to have is, after you do all of this, after you set your income, after you set your expenses, you've done your budget, you've categorized it to needs versus wants, where do you go from there? Step number 5 is going to be actually setting goals. So analyze and set goals. Okay, this month I want to try to, instead of spending $200 on Starbucks, maybe I spend $100. Maybe I spend $150. Just try to cut back somewhere. Start setting goals. Okay, well, this month I want to contribute $250 towards my savings goal. This month I want to contribute $75 towards my IRA account. It doesn't matter, you guys. Just get started somewhere. Just start setting goals, and you can actually set smart goals. I do have a video up about how you can set smart goals when it comes to budgeting, so you might want to just, go watch that, because it just kind of tells you what smart means and how do you use it to actually set attainable goals. And so, you guys, we can do this. Like, we are in the age of where things are just, education and knowledge is here. And so we have to be mindful, and let's just go ahead and get these coins, tell our coins where they're going, so we can continue to elevate, because period, what did I say? Period, we where the money reside, all 2021, honey. If you have made it this far, boos, thank you so much for watching, babes. I am so excited to continue to grow, and I was super excited to come and give you guys these tips, because my recent 5 side hustles video, y'all, that video really took off. It has skyrocketed. So I made sure I put some time and effort into coming to tell you guys how to budget and things like that, because I think that's what you really want to see from me. You guys like the finance tips, and I am here to share the knowledge, because we all need a bag. We all need to get to the bag, and before we get the bag, we got to know how to control the bag. We got to make sure that we are ready. So I hope this video was really helpful, guys. Go ahead and comment down below any tools that you use to budget, or anything that you do to make sure that you stay aligned with your budgeting tool. And also, give me some tips, because there may be something I missed. Do not forget to go ahead and go grab that free budget tool. It is free. free 99, dashofdaysh.com. It's going to be linked down below. It is super cute too, y'all. It's easy on the eyes, like your girl did that thing with that. So go ahead and go grab it and let's start budgeting today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Go ahead and subscribe because Dash your babes, we awesome, we rocking. And that's all I have for you guys on today. Do not forget that Dash of Daysh TV is a place for us to save our coins, earn our confidence, and continue to build these empires, honey. Make sure you come back on Wednesday for the next video, and I'm gonna catch you babes next time. Yeah. And that is what we're going to need to do to go ahead and set a solid foundation for and if you guys want me to do more stuff like that, comment down below, let me know, because I would, and this is wrong today. Shut up, Max.